Hey everyone, Superman here, coming to you with another showcase video. I'm just going to do a quick, brief um, explanation of all the Kryptonian based capsules in game currently. Now, I'm going to start off with Kryptonian in general, and I'm going to have to go to the broker for this because it's currently not in the game anymore, and this is the only way to obtain it because it's not in Booster Gold. So, I'm just going to do a quick, brief explanation of all the Kryptonian based capsules in game for you. So, we're going to start off with Kryptonian General Time Capsule. Now, with the Kryptonian General Time Capsule, this was more of a General Zod based capsule, but it did come with a lot of Superman based stuff. Um, as you can see on the list here, you have the Secret Identity shirt, the Bulletproof Emo, Super Rebellious Hair, Last Sun material, the Kryptonian General Gear, which is basically the General Zod style. So if you've seen the General Zod ally, that's basically the style we got for the enhanced version of it and the regular version of it, and the Kryptonian General Zod doll accessory. Now, with all these things, I'm going to show you them all here. So with the Secret Identity, it basically is the Clark Kent, or more or less think about it as the business chest, but an open version. But this is basically for Clark Kent. You can put it on any way, shape, or form. You can change the interior shirt to blue. You can have this be white. You can have it be whatever style based you want. So to kind of give you a better look, I'm going to do this. So that's basically the Secret Identity shirt. Now giving the General Zod accessory, basically a little mini plushie of General Zod. Let me see. There it is. So if you want General Zod on your hip, you have a little General Zod accessory. Now, given what the style looks like, I'm going to kind of make it simple and show you the ally because the ally is basically the style that you get. So you have the shoulders, the chest, the hands, belt, pants, and feet, and the cape itself. So the only thing about the cape that you won't have is the black end that's around his neck. So I'll actually show you that, but you will basically have everything else. Let me throw it on real fast. Now, mind you, don't mind the colors. Now, I don't have the full enhanced version, but I do have the full regular version. But you basically have the shoulders here. Now, the cape, I honestly, my personal opinion, a whole lot of others would probably agree, but I feel like we could do a House of L version of the Kryptonian General Cape, you know? So that's basically the cape, just to kind of clear that so you won't get a neck around the style at all, but you will have everything else. Now, for the next capsule, I'm going to go to Booster Gold because those are definitely no longer required in
You
game.
should totally be
So we're
walking the
going to
absolute
start off
best.
with the
Lucky
six
for you,
dimensional
I got it right
um,
here.
capsule. Now, the dimensional chroma pack I have actually. I want to say the dimensional chroma pack reminds me more of like a Batman um, kind of theme because it's black, yellow, and white. So here's all the first with the first chroma. Here's the second, and here's a third. Pause if need be, but basically I can see it as more of a Batman kind of based artifact, or not artifact, material, given the
Listen,
fact of
this
it
stuff
being
is great, and
black, white, and
anytime you
yellow.
need a real hero, I've
Now the
got your back.
super rebellious jacket I personally don't have, but it's basically Superboy's jacket. So if you don't have it or you want to know what the super rebellious jacket is, it's Superboy's from the Ally, or you can technically say the Homecoming event. I'll basically give you a quick rundown of what it looks like. So that's basically the jacket itself. Now, mind you, obviously he's the NPC, so it won't look exactly like it, but you will get the gist of it being the jacket, the emblem there, and it's emblem compatible, so you can put any emblem on it. But you know, obviously people are gonna most likely do the
Finally,
Super
a
one, Superman
collaboration
1,
between
but
Soda
just
Cola
throwing that out
and
there. Now the
whoever
Freedom
else makes
mullet,
the rest of this stuff.
it's basically the hairstyle. I do have this. I personally can't see anything you can really do with it style wise other than the comics black suit, his war suit or recovery suit. But that's the hairstyle. Now the Kryptonian kerchief, I've seen a lot of people use. I would say this is probably the perfect thing you can use for the neck end for the General Zod style. So there's that. I use it for a lot of different things. I personally do like this artifact. Or not artifact. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on another video. Accessory, but I would say you can definitely use this accessory for a lot of things. Now to go further, you get a Superman doll accessory, just like from the General Zod time capsule, and more or less every capsule. Um, really, as of current or more recent content or capsules, you start getting dolls as accessories. Not all of them, but the six-dimensional Kryptonian style. So if you don't know what the six-dimensional Kryptonian style is and the enhanced version of it, it's basically the six-dimensional Superman NPCs. Um, I will give you a real quick showcase of it. Da, 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 da. Now, mind you, I'm not going to make it look all pretty and everything like that, but I will show it just to kind of give you the rundown of what the style looks like. And we did recently get this style for um, last, last Superman Day in the Super Kryptonian bundle. So if you've seen that video, you know what this style looks like. Obviously, this video is kind of late. Now, mind you, this was something that I just kind of had planned and had in mind that I didn't see that I posted. So getting that information out is kind of just the plan right now. So I'm just throwing that out there. But for the style itself, um, I kind of like the style personally. I don't use it, um, but it's a okay style. The only reason why I technically don't use it because if you know, you know, comics. Um, yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for the people who don't know, but if you would like to know, or for the people who do know who six dimensional Superman actually is, then yeah, if you know, you know. But for the people who don't, I don't want to spoil it, but if you are willing to find out, definitely leave it in the comment section down below, and I will tell you rather than just spoiling it out in the video. But this is basically the style itself. Now, I like the style. You can technically use a chest for the General Zod neck part as well, just now kind of looking at it and thinking about it. So, if you're interested in the six dimensional Kryptonian time capsule or Kryptonian General time capsule, just to kind of throw where they're at, Booster Gold for six dimensional Kryptonian and Broker for Kryptonian General. I know the Kryptonian General one will soon be in the Booster Gold, so just keep an eye out for that and look out for that. Um, so that's two capsules. Now the last one is a really old one,
Booster Gold
but it's
approved and
the
endorsed.
Kryptonian capsule, and basically what it gave was a whole bunch of hairstyles. So you have the long wavy hair, you have long wavy hair as an ombre, you have long wavy hair streaks, short curly hair. Then you have the short curly hair ombre. Now this was a hairstyle that a lot of people used to use for their Kingdom Come style. I remember that one a lot. Um, you got a mohawk. I know a lot of people tend to use this hairstyle for Bizarro, depending. I haven't seen it a lot lately, but I know a lot of people used to use it for Bizarro. You have the reactive battle shoulders. You have the gauntlets. Now, I will say a lot of people I've seen use the gauntlets and the boots for more of like a robotic look or a Metallo or a cyborg or cybernetic kind of based character. Now, for the Hero of Candor style and the enhanced version, just to kind of give you an idea or basically what it looks like, because I can't remember if I have the scroll style, but I'm pretty sure I do. Um, where is it? Yeah, wrong way. I have too many styles. I don't have the headpiece. I could have swore I had the headpiece. Okay, I guess I don't have the headpiece. No, wait, what was it beforehand? Do I have... Okay, so I guess I don't have the headpiece. Well, I can't show you the headpiece, but I can show you the rest. Actually, hold on. Now thinking about it, since I don't have the headpiece,
Pictures,
I'm gonna grab it now.
autographs, gifts, and smiles. I
Because
got it all.
I'm pretty sure I think that's the only one I didn't have, but I'm pretty sure I had the headpiece already. So what was that actually? I could be wrong. It could be named something else, and I'm just sitting here like brain rotting. Fire Soul, that's the actual name of it. Okay, that makes more sense on why I couldn't find it. So it was such an old capsule, and I completely forgot about what the actual name of it was. Fire Soul, Fire Soul, Fire Soul. I can't think of spelling at the moment. Don't know why, but I'm going to cycle until I find it. Fire Soul. There it is. Okay. That's better. So putting on the full style here, we're just going to throw it on. And I know for like a lot of styles, at least for me, I don't tend to use the shoulders. Like for the 6 dimensional Kryptonian one specifically, I don't use the shoulders. Um, I know for a lot of others, they tend to not use the shoulders. Like what's another one? Speed Force, for example. I know a lot of people tend to not use the shoulders, but that also depends. Um, there's that. Da, 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 da. Man, this takes forever. Fire Soul. There it is. This belt is odd. Not gonna lie. I was kind of curious on what they were going for when I seen this belt. That's what it is. There we go. It's to match with the pants. But this is basically the Fire Soul style, or more or less from the comics, he was the hero of Kandor. So that's basically what the style is. Now I can't remember the lore specifically for this style, so if you do know the lore for this style, definitely leave it in the comment section. Yeah, leave it in the comment section down below. Um, but that's pretty much all of the capsules for Kryptonians as of lately. Now, granted, hopefully we are in current stance for capsules. We are currently waiting on an absolute Superman time capsule. Hopefully, I hold that with a grain of salt, but that's basically what I've been hearing, and a lot of people hoping for to be next because we obviously had the apocalypse, not the apocalypse, absolute Amazon and everything like that. Like we recently just had absolute Batman and absolute Wonder Woman's time capsules, so we're all hoping for absolute Superman, and I'm right on board with that. So that's kind of why I wanted to throw in this capsule video, just in case we do get the absolute Superman capsule. And I'm also going to be doing a video on it if we do. So hopefully we get it. But for the most part, that's basically all the capsules. Um, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for it, definitely leave it in the comment section down below. And I will see you in another one. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.